for me. That's why I give you everything.
From the future. This is editing Sav, and I'm watching this back and editing, trying to get it out by tonight, but this is the most scuffed video you will ever see. Heads up. Hi all, and welcome back to a very special episode of Book It. Today I am making some Halloween snacks because it is Halloween. So these are three very simple snacks you can make at home for the holidays or just because you want to. I was doing a book review today and I was like, you know what, I really want to have a snack, but I want to make it a little more festive and fun. So this is just stuff that I had like around my house. I did have to run the store for a few things, but most of it I already had at home. So I want to start with three very simple. It's going to go from easiest to hardest to make. There's three here. This is one, and then this is one here. I will have to be moving the camera a little bit for some things I have to do back here, but none of it's going to be really up close and personal, but I will say what I'm going to start with. So the first thing we're going to make is going to be like a little, I didn't buy sticks. 1 second while I think. So I lied. We're not going to start with that one because I literally didn't buy any kebab sticks. I was going to do fruit with little marshmallows and put little eyes on the ghost and make a kebab stick, but that didn't really work out well because I forgot the kebab sticks. So I think we're going to start with these first while I try to figure out what to use instead. So for these, we're going to make like gross witch fingernails. So I have my pretzel rods, I have food coloring because I'm going to use the green one, and then I have some almonds for the fingernails, and then I have some white chocolate that I'm going to end up melting for it. So this is very simple to make. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my green dye. I even could use red a little bit too for like the ends if I wanted to. So I'll go ahead and put these away. I will not need those for the remainder of this video. And then I'm going to get a baking sheet just so I have something to like put them on, which is going to be so much fun. I already did wash my hands before I started this video, so that way I could avoid having to do that on camera. All right. Aluminum foil just so I don't have to wash the pan because I probably will use this again at some point for something else. So, lay it down flat like this. And these are very simple. I am not a good cook. I don't know how to cook. I read, I write. Cooking's not my strong suit. Alright, so I don't really need to open these yet. So then I'm going to put this in a microwavable safe bowl. So my bowls are these cute little ceramic ones that like match my cabinets. When we bought the bowls, we didn't know they were going to match the cabinets exactly. We just thought they would match a little bit. So I'm just going to dump these in here. Ooh, that was a lot. I didn't need that many. Quality assurance test. And then we're going to pop it in the microwave for about a minute. But no, these are very easy to make at home just because I can't cook. So, yeah, this is how I was spending my day today. I originally was making some awesome videos because I think I'm going to launch the channel today. I'm doing the 5 video rule that Ludwig talked about in his podcast, where basically if you want to start a YouTube channel, you need to have 5 videos. So this is going to be one of them. I think I'm actually going to launch with 6 videos because I do have a Halloween book review coming out. I reviewed a mystery book called Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell, so by the time you see this, it'll already be out. And I was literally sitting on my couch filming it, and I looked over, and I think at one point I even said, like, I'm really hungry. So, yeah. Put myself a glass of water while I wait, because I am thirsty. Oh, we're done. One thing about these bowls is no matter how beautiful they are, they get super hot in the microwave. The microwave will safe. They just get really hot in the microwave. So then I'm gonna stir. There's definitely better ways to do this. Like I know there's one you can like put over boiling water and stir it that way. But this is a very beginner type of thing because I'm a beginner. Since moving into my apartment, I've definitely gotten better at cooking certain things. And I eat a lot of the same things because once I master it, then that's like, all right, I can add it to my list. So, yesterday I did an entire thing on making capri salads, which are super easy to make. And they're really good. They're not good for you, but they're good. I have been eating really healthy recently, so this is kind of like a cheat day. Also for Halloween, like everyone's getting candy tonight and stuff, and I'm not a big candy person. I do love candy. Don't get me wrong, I do love it. But I'd rather not eat candy when there's so much other things I can do. All right, so these still have a little bit of lumps. For the most part, they're actually looking quite nice though. So that's great. Just smash that one back in there, I guess. All right, so this actually did really good at melting for the first time for only a minute. So I'm gonna put it in for about 30 seconds in increments. So you can go ahead and do that as well. All right, and water, because I need to stay hydrated because I already had a cup of coffee today. In a lot of my videos, you'll see me drinking coffee. That's something I kind of, I guess, gave up within the last month or so, is going out to get coffee, because I love like going to coffee shops and stuff like that. And of course, like when I go to school, I have a Starbucks on my campus, so it's very easy for me just to stop and get some. But I'm trying this whole thing where I like save money, you know. And all right, cool. So once it looks like this, and it's literally just fine, I'm gonna add a few drippities of green. Beautiful. Okay. I want like a light green, kind of like a witchy green, because I know this can get really dark, but I don't want really dark. I want really light. Also, I'm making these for my boyfriend for when he comes home. So he doesn't really know I'm making them yet, which I hope he's super excited because he loves to eat snacks. All right, this is light green. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more. I really hope I don't overdo it though, because I really don't. So I just want like the perfect green. I don't want Wicked Witch of the West green, but I also don't want like, this is kind of more like a sea foam, which I like. It's not bad, not great, not bad. All right, you know what? I can work with that actually. That looks fine. All right. So then you're gonna get your pretzel rod. I got the really big ones, just so they look better. And I'm literally just going to like boop a doop a doop. I don't know if this is the proper way to do it, but like I said, this is a beginner course. So if you have a better way of doing it, do it that way. I'm not gonna do the whole thing just because like that's very annoying to like eat with. Now I did see somebody online was like, oh, if you use chocolate chips, it's going to be very like light, which I'm okay with. Like, not a lot. It's not going to be like fully coated, and that's okay because we are doing our best out here. We are just people trying to live our lives, and that's how I'm vibing today for this awesome Halloween. Let's tell some Halloween stories. Let's see. I don't think I have any fun ones. Halloween questions. Let's do that. Okay. So the number one like question I feel like people ask every Halloween is like, do you believe in ghosts? Yes. My answer is yes. I would definitely do a video on Waverly Hills, but I've always been big into like spirits, ghosts, stuff like that. Like I definitely know, I know there's other stuff, like same thing with aliens. I might be dumb, but yeah. So I definitely have always been a big believer of all that kind of thing. Just because my family's that way. And then I kind of stepped out of it when I got a little bit older because I was like, that's for kids. And then I went to Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville, Kentucky, which is like 2 hours from me. And we went there on like a trip for my dad, because my dad's really into like that ghost hunting and stuff. And I went literally just with him because I was like the one that paid for everyone's tickets. So I was like, of course I'll go. So I went, and I like walked around the first like hour, like literally ready to go home. Like I was about to leave. And I was about to get in my car and drive home because I was like, this kind of sucks. Like the history part was cool. Like I learned a lot about the building, but like I had a horrible headache and I was like, I'm just ready to leave. And then like the minute I walked outside, like my headache disappeared. And then like I had like my first like ghost interaction like 20 minutes later. And ever since then, I'm like, yep, ghosts are real. I know they exist. I was there. And oh my god, this one's broken. It's okay. We're all a little bit broken on the inside. But yeah, so ever since then, I've believed in ghosts. I don't understand why people don't believe in ghosts. Like, I don't think that they're like Casper the Friendly Ghost, or like how you see on like Scooby-Doo or movies, where they're like, ooh, booga booga. But I think that there definitely are like other entities and other spirits around me at all times. Or at least I like to think so. That's just me though. Do I believe in monsters and ghouls and stuff? It's another question for Halloween. No. I believe that there are evil people, but I don't believe that they're like monsters. 100% there are evil people who I would consider a monster, but I wouldn't, necessarily think that they're monsters. I did go to Salem, Massachusetts, which I might do like another little short video on, as like a special like, what's going on all over that one? That's okay. It's fine, whatever. As like a little special thing I might do just for like the channel, just for like a little funsies. But when we went, there was like a bunch of like the witch and ghost tours and stuff like that, and I love all that stuff. I think witches are very real. Like I think that there are people who do, obviously like there's the religion of Wicca, but then I also think that there are like actual witches who like, aren't like running around and point to cats and all, but they like, connect with the earth, or they connect with like other people, stuff like that, like just the normal stuff. And there was like a bunch of like ghost tours and stuff, and my boyfriend was asking if I wanted to go on any of those tours, and I was like, no, not really. More just because like I feel like that kind of stuff is like gimmicky, and I'm not about that life. It was definitely a tourist place, so like while I enjoyed it, I don't think I'll go back in the month of October just because it was like woo. But I'll do a whole video on like Salem and stuff because I have a bunch of video like stuff. I just haven't gotten around to editing any of it because I've learned that editing videos take forever. That's why I'm hoping I can edit this one kind of quickly. So that's why it's going to be probably a longer video, because there'll be less cutting things out here and there and more of just me talking and rambling on. All right, I think I could do 1 or 2 more maybe. I'm kind of running low on like this. It's very simple, literally like it was super easy to make. And then we're just going to do a couple more things and then freeze them, and then we're going to move on to the next thing. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do about the whole, not buying kebab sticks for the little like fruit kebabs, which I'm kind of upset about. I'm trying to figure out if there's any other way I can make it. I was thinking like a fruit bowl, but I don't know if that's going to work as well. All right, cool. I also was originally making these because I was going to have a bunch of people over tonight, but I'm feeling kind of antisocial today. So yeah. You ever have those days you wake up and you're like, I'm supposed to do this, this, and this, and then you're just like, no, I'm not doing it. That's how I feel today. That's yummy. I also want to hurry before this like starts getting like hardened. Yeah, nice. What else has been going on? I don't know, it's kind of hard to like think of what to say when I don't have like my notes in front of me, because like when I do book reviews I have notes in front of me and I still lose my train of thought. But when you're just like doing one thing, you're just talking to talk, it's kind of hard. These are like definitely not like even, like if you want like yours to be like even like amongst all sides and stuff like that, you could definitely do that, but these are not. Like I said, amateur hour out here in the streets. Okay, don't want them to be together. Okay, so once you have those, then you can lick the spoon. So for some reason my thing cut out, but I did end up putting them in the freezer after I put all the cute little fingernails on. Sorry, my freezer's a mess. But look how cute they are. Oh my God, I love them. All right, they should be done in a few minutes, but yeah, my camera literally just cut out for some reason, so. Okay, so my camera died, but whatever. So for the second thing, I need Oreos, cream cheese, and then chocolate chips. So basically, I have a big bowl here. I'm going to put, I've already put some Oreos in a bag and like beat the living like crap out of them to make them nice and like, you know, not, you know, whatever. Yeah. So I did it with everything with like the filling involved too, just to like get a better taste. So it's still not fully beat. I know this is not what it's supposed to be used for, but I'm just gonna beat the crap out of it some more. It's literally for me, but like I said, it's amateur hour here on Book It today, where we are trying our best to make yummy, delicious snacks. Oh my God, this table is like literally so loud. Actually, let's stay back there. Okay, now that it's literally beaten to a bloody pulp, you're gonna add your cream cheese. Make sure it's soft, because if it's like, you know how it's soft? Because if it's cold and hard, nice, it won't work as well. So make sure it's nice and soft. We're gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna put the whole thing in there. Measurements, who cares about those? So boom, yay. All right, cool. Now, this says you can use a mixer to mix it all together. I don't own one of those. So we're just gonna mix it together by our hand, which I heard sucks, but is doable. And in all honesty, I think I'm just gonna throw my hands in here. So let me rewash my hands again, just to make sure I go for it, I guess. Oh my God. Sorry. I'm a big texture person, so it doesn't feel right. But that's okay. Because you know what? We're doing this. We're out here, we're living our best lives. This is a lot of cream cheese, but I think that's actually how, I think that's all an Oreo ball is like literally cream cheese. So it's gonna be cute little Oreo balls when I'm done with them. Some of them might be a little green because of, you know, the fingers. Oh my God, look at that. I definitely could add more Oreos to it if I wanted to. So I'm debating if I should do that. Oh my God, this is so messy and gross. Thumbnail. Yeah. Yeah, so now we have a big ball of Oreo. Ew. Ew. Here we are. So when you think it can't get any worse, it does. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to literally clean up my area a little bit. It's so messy. I'm gonna end up at some point adding more, like making more like melted chocolate. But for the moment, I do kind of just want to get this on like the platter. So I'm gonna set this to the side, throw this away. Oh my gosh, this makes a mess. No wonder cooking is so hard. And I'm gonna pull out the fingernails out of the freezer. So remember how I said I put this down because I probably have to reuse it? This is that time that we have to reuse it. Now move these over here for a moment. Aluminum foil. That is my best friend today. Yeah. Life hack, you don't want to do a million dishes? Use aluminum foil or something to cover the bottom. All right. Unless you're putting in like the oven, which I think technically you can. All right, so I need a little scooper duper, which I actually think I have a scooper duper. I do. I don't remember what this is for. It's not an ice cream scooper, or if it is, it's a little baby one. But I'm gonna take a little tiny one and plop. Oh my God, so cute. Plop. I know I have to roll these. I just didn't want to like reach my hand in here again. I'll definitely grab them out and roll them. I think get little things all set up. I probably will make more of these. Probably just not on camera. I'll probably like cut it, make more, and then, you know. But these are the ones that we're making together. If you're following along, follow along at home for mediocre snacks. This actually makes a lot. Oh, granola bars. Actually, I don't think I do have more. I have more cream cheese, so. Let's say, I don't think I have any more cream cheese. I do. All right, that one's a little small, but almost. I could put anything on. I need to freeze them first so they get the hard shape. So we're gonna go ahead and pop them in the freezer. That is our best friend today. I definitely should have mentioned at the beginning of this, none of these are like baking or cooking. Like as long as you have a freezer, you can do all of these recipes. And then let's take our fingernails that we've already pulled out. And now's the fun part. So for fingernails, kind of look at your finger, you know how you have like the little indentations here and here. And we're just gonna make little ones like 1, 2, and 3. Oh, actually maybe that didn't work as well as I thought it would. Maybe you gotta make little bigger ones. Yeah, there we go. Make little bigger ones. Oh, okay. Or just completely rip the chocolate off. This did not go as well as I thought it would. Okay, these two are frozen literally together. Thank you. You know, none of these are going to be actually perfect, and that's okay, because witches' nails are not perfect. But these are cute, so. This is very dangerous, too, with a knife. Trigger warning, I have knife, and I'm not good at using it. I should probably put that at the beginning of the video, like, hey, if you don't like knives, don't watch this. Also, my big plates. Oh, they're in here. I also ran the dishwasher last night and haven't gotten around to unloading it, so I'm like, all of my dishes are in here. All right, and I'll go ahead and put them on the little tray. And I have a cute little, like, you know, cute little fingernails, and I'm gonna have everything else. Since I can't really make the cute, like, little kebabs I wanted to make, I could definitely make little, like, Frankensteins out of the marshmallows, so I might do that. Okay, so now that it's been some time, I went ahead and got them out of the freezer, so they are cute little frozen balls now. And I heated up the chocolate. It is still green, so I think we're just gonna commit and go fully green. Because, I mean, it's like a little partial way, no matter how much white I put in there. So I think we should commit and go full green, full Halloween, October spectacular. I don't want to put too much because it will get a little clunky and I don't want that. I thought about doing green and red, but now I'm like, that's Christmassy. It's not Christmas time yet. Tomorrow, everyone will start celebrating Christmas, but today is Halloween. So, boom, let's just boop-a-doop-a-doo, cover it up fully, and then scoop it out and plop it right back down on the mat. And we're going to keep doing that the whole time. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough chocolate though, which I'm kind of worried about. So yeah, that would kind of suck. Hi, we'll be your guy. I really thought about listening to Beetlejuice while I was doing this, but then I was like, I don't want to get copyrighted right now. Not yet. Okay. This has actually taken me, like, from start to finish, this has taken me, like, almost 30 minutes, maybe 45. Ah! I knew that was going to happen to at least one of them, so it's probably going to happen again if it already happened this early on. Now, I am making these very thick. You don't have to, you can make them thinner, but I like a lot of this. Okay, so I'm literally already out of chocolate. I don't even know how that's possible. So that means I need to make more. Which kind of sucks. Okay. So I guess I'll use the rest of the bag in all honesty. And then whatever's left over, if I have enough, I'll just make another like witch finger. Gosh, I didn't think I'd use this much today. go ahead and throw this in here. And let it go. Now, for these, I was thinking about doing something really cute with them, but I don't really know what to do, so we're just gonna kind of leave it. I thought, I had this crazy idea to take the witch's fingers and add like a little bit of like what I would consider blood to them, but I didn't like that, so I only did it on 2 of them and the rest of them don't have it, because, you know. But yeah, this is something so cute. I literally thought about just taking one of these marshmallows and like adding just like a fun face to it. Like, just literally just stabbing it and making it like 2 little eyes. And then them being like considered ghosts. Oh, I need to, all right, let's see if this works. Just 1, 2, and then we'll do like a little like O for the mouth. Those are cute. I think they're for sure going to run, like it's going to like drip down, which is fine, but. All right, let's grab the chocolate. So last time I heated up the chocolate, like when I didn't do it on camera, I didn't even have to do it the second time. Like the first time was like good enough. I just had to stir it a lot more and my fingers got burned. So. I don't know if that's gonna be the case because this one has a lot more chocolate chips. Now there are like melting candies that you can buy to help. And if you didn't want to do like the chocolate route and you want easier, go for it. But I like tea chocolate 10 times better. I'm like moving this whole thing right now, like, there we go. Oh my gosh, yes, okay. Add a little more green to it so it's a little, it matches the same color as these. This is gonna be a very long video. Okay, cool. All right. Beautiful. Keep like burning my finger on accident, and that's not fun. All right. I wish I had purple. Oh, I guess I do. I have red and blue, so I can make purple. I just don't have a purple color to start. I think I have a little bit of red in here, so I think if I add blue, like I heat it up, add blue to it, I can make like little purple, and then I could do like a purple drizzle, and they could be like Beetlejuice balls. That'd be cute. Oh my God, look at me, creative. So this is just a creative day for me, I guess. I just have so much editing to do after this because I want to get these videos out by tonight so I can launch the channel officially and be very happy with it. And usually my days I like film are Tuesday, Thursday. That's when I have like the absolute most time to do it. Mondays are usually I'm really busy and I usually don't even have time to film 1 video, more or less 2. But today was a special occasion because it was Halloween. One of my classes was canceled. And then one of them, she's like still deciding if we have to go. So that's kind of like my key for like, hey, let's not, because this is like a really big one and I am gonna eat that one and devour it. All right, I just have this extra, so I'm gonna go ahead and just like cover any spots that I see on the old and the originals and the nons. They're already kind of freezing though, so I gotta move quickly. All right. I'm so excited. I love Oreo balls. I just never make them like at all. All right, and then we're gonna do what we do a million times more. Pop them back in the freezer so they can get nice and cold. We will store them like in the fridge for like when they're all done and all. Okay, this is like kind of clunky, but that is okay because what I can do is I can add some of this. I know this is green, But I can add some of it to make it like, you know, more. Okay, there we go. And then we'll add some blue to make it purple. I hope this works. If not, like, oh well, but just experimenting today. All right. I went to primary school, so I know that red and blue make purple, but why is this like...
That's no fun. You can add green to it too. Add all the colors together. Why not? Sure. All those. Make it. Just okay, there's some. How do you see it up again? It's kind of like...
I mean, it tastes like it, but just like hard to work with. Like I thought it would be more of like a drizzly. I could drizzle it, but I guess not. Oh well. I guess I'll have to die too long. Well, I'll still use it for it or something. Put all these caps back on. And then put these away. And then I'll see you at the very end. All right, everyone, everything has officially frozen. I got everything out. And these are the final products. Sorry, there's only 2 and not 3. And they look rough, but I love them. So the first thing, we obviously have the witch's fingernail that is literally super easy to make. I made it in like 10 minutes, it's already done. And then I'm gonna call this like Beetlejuice's like slime ball because it's literally just green, and then I have some purple on it because Beetlejuice. And then the last thing I have are just these cute little things like this. Super easy to make, literally didn't even take me time at all. And those are the 3 things that I made. I'm definitely gonna eat tonight instead of candy while I watch horror film. So, thank you so much for watching this very special edition of Book It. And until next time, bye!